tuned in to the Pete McDevitt YouTube stream. Pete's calling the game live and in real time. Join the large and active community of fans in our family-friendly chat room, hosted by some of the best moderators in the business. Whether it's America's pastime baseball, a battle on the gridiron, or an NHL hockey game, you'll find the best sports commentary on YouTube is right here at the Pete McDevitt Show. And it's all starting right now.
Good evening and welcome in as we are getting going here tonight. It is UCLA Arizona State, actually, to be precise. And where my camera dropped out too as I was trying to switch things out. Let me bring that back up. Welcome in. We are still a few minutes to go here. There's a game preceding this one, and I'm waiting to see what FS1's going to do here. Program alert. Tip-off now 10:45. Tip-off now 10:45, so we got some time that we will be hanging out and chatting here on the channel. Let me get the comments laid up where we want them in the precise fashion, all the way through and over, tight to the bark. There we go. Won't have anything that big again. There we go. Paul, welcome in. Robert Miller, welcome in. MR, Peanut, welcome in. Robert Kitchens and Jeannie, welcome in. So we're going to have to wait a few minutes for the start of this one. Hey, Jesse, because the game preceding it is taking a few minutes longer. So number 5, UCLA tonight. My first time getting a look at UCLA. Wanted to take a look at them before the tournament started. Tournament's what? About a month and a half away at the most. 40 days out, maybe, roughly. You know, less than that to championship conference tournaments that are going to build up to the big tournament. So I am looking forward to getting a little look at this. 7:45, enough of the East Coast bias with this specific game. Robert, I hear you. I can't help it. I live out here, man. It's weird. You know, I know that people that I talk to from the West Coast all love seeing their football on Sunday mornings. And I guess I would get used to it over time. But it is what it is. So welcome in nonetheless. Robert, great comment there to start us out. So looking forward to this game. We don't get enough chance to see a lot of the talent on that. I know you're kidding. We don't get enough chance to see the talent on the East Coast. So I follow you from Brazil. What's up? What's up, Brazil in the house? Good to see you. Space Mountain Dave in here with us as well. Good to see you. Welcome in. We love Brazil. I got a lot of... I was looking at my demographics the other day, and we actually have a large contingency of people that follow our channel from Brazil. So I welcome that. We're glad you're here. And hopefully we'll meet some new fans tonight or new potential people that will follow us for what we're doing here. So I'm building up now to get ready for the March Madness celebration, which should be a lot of fun. Should be a lot of fun. This one's almost done here. Indiana, the game precedes Indiana, Illinois, and it's away out of way. Jonathan Chong, hello, Woo Pig in the house. What's up, Woo Pig? Oh, see, it's late for me. It is late for me. No, Dave, we only want the people that are new, buddy. We're actually saying that to try to encourage the new people to come in and say hello. Hogs got messed over at Missouri last night. I missed that score, did they? Carter Stiles, welcome in. Anywhere know where I can watch this online? You're in Canada. It's illegal to broadcast it. Anybody that actually shows the game will get shut down. But Carter Stiles, you're welcome to come back in with us anytime, man. I do NBA and NCAA over here. I'll be doing all of March Madness over here. I'll be live during the day and everything. So nice to meet you. I understand you're looking for it. If you find it, it'll be on somebody illegal, and they'll get shut down. Just being honest with you, rather than try to BS you. You don't understand much English, but let's do it. Yes. Nice. I'm doing good, Dave. Doing good. It would be nice if they would let us show the game. It would be a lot better if in that screen I could actually put the game and we could talk as we go. UCLA 7-0 in conference, 16-2 overall. Arizona State 6-1 in conference, 15-3. This should be good. I don't know, Carter. I don't know enough about him. I haven't seen It's my first time seeing these two play tonight. So I'm looking forward to seeing how it is, to be honest with you. But welcome and nice to meet you, Carter. Do you follow American football or baseball? Let me know. Jae-Yang Kim, welcome in. Hello from South Korea. Go ASU. Hit that subscribe today, everybody. If you're new, I'll be covering basketball all the way through March Madness heavy. This is my second channel. I have a primary channel where I do American football and baseball. And that channel has over 15,000 followers, 15,000. I just started this second channel, moving all my basketball coverage over to here. So if you like what we're doing, hit us up. Let me update my actual number. It's actually 786. They cleaned out a couple bots last night, which is fine. Yes, hello, Jae-Yang. Welcome in. So how much time is left in this? 5 minutes left in the game preceding. We're going to start in about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes. So just hang out with me. Share it out. Let other people know you're hanging out with us. We're a little bit different than most sports broadcasters in the fact that I want you out there in the chat to be part of our hangout, part of our fun, part of what we do by bringing you into the chat. I also don't charge people like others do with making them pay a PayPal or a Venmo just to talk to people. I don't believe in that. I believe if people want to tip you, they do it because they want to, not because they have to. It's your money, not mine. It's just the way I roll over here. This should be a good one, Does ASU crack the top 25 if they win this game? Do they do that? I mean, this is big for the conference with them sitting 1-2 in the conference, I'm going to have to go get a beverage in a minute. I'm going to do that right before we start. Go grab another Pepsi. Over-under is 134.5. I don't know what these two have been trending. That's the problem. I didn't study them for that all the way through. I probably should have. I need to find a way to start bring the odds back up on here. I got to adjust this screen a little bit. I think I'm going to drop that deuce thing and put the odds up there in the corner or something, but we'll figure it out. Jonathan Chong in with us. ASU could upset UCLA. It was a shocking loss they had versus Texas Southern. Yeah, that's a killer. This is at ASU, so that's big. Big. UCLA -5. -5 on the road. You get +3 on the road, 2 to 3 on the road, so they're predicting it to be tight. I like it. I like good games. That's all you can ask for, right? That's all you can ask for is a good quality interaction. So let me, moderators, watch up for a second. I'm going to run and grab this. I'll turn on this game behind it for right now. It's the Indiana game. Let me go grab a drink, grab some ice, and I will be right back. Welcome anybody in that comes in and let them know, hey, we're going to be going here in a few minutes. I'll be right back. I don't have any kids here tonight to help.
We got this.
We got this.
We got this. We got this. We got this.
Life is for living.
We got this.
Let's partner for all of it. Edward Jones.
This is Fubo TV. It's a better way to watch live news, shows, and sports without cable. Watch multiple games at once with multi-view. Try free at FuboTV.com.
The pepperoni on Panera's new toasted baguette is sliced a little thicker to hold more flavor. So when fresh mozzarella melts over it, that detail will be big. Try the new toasted baguettes from Panera. $1 delivery fee on our app.
Have an H&R Block Tax Pro do your taxes online, and tax season feels just as good as all those other seasons, like wedding season.
I W-2 you.
Taxes.
File from anywhere with the expertise of an H&R Block Tax Pro.
Old Trapper Beefs. Last bag.
You know there's plenty for both of you.
Old Trapper, what's your beef?
Come on, chameleon. Come and go. Come and go.
Well, that's going to get me tagged right there. Hey, Sam. Welcome in, Sam. Yeah, that just got me copyright right there with that stupid music. Karma Chameleon. Welcome in, Sam will be the experience. He's a partner channel of ours. He just crushed a great hockey stream, as he always does. He's a great hockey commentator. I'm going to close off for 1 second. Sam, I was enjoying just sitting there listening to you tonight. You're doing exceptionally well. Dun, 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 dun. They're showing the players warming up. Jaime Jaquez Jr., he looks like he's been killing it, averaging 23 points. That's something. Again, I don't know as much as I'd like to, but I'm going to learn tonight about these two squads, because coming up into March Madness, it's going to be good. Yeah, Sam's hockey call has gotten really good. Blows mine away for sure. 100%. All right. You're a Lucio alumni. Nice. Oh, that's great, Robert. I love it. Alumni should always be supportive to their cause, to their teams. We're going to, what do we got? It looks like about 5 minutes, roughly, till we'll get the start of this game. 5 minutes. My screen will change at the start of the game. Just so you know, screen will change at the start of the game. They got 3:52 clock time. They're going to show this Indiana-Illinois game all the way out. So one thing I don't like about when games are on FS1, you can't change over to another channel, you know. At least if it was like, you know, ESPN or something like that, they'll change over. But they ain't going to preempt any Fox coverage for a college basketball game. They'll just make them start later. So, is what it is. Is what it is. Anybody new in here tonight, first time that we have not spoken to, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Anybody new, first timers that we have not spoke to, welcome in. We'd love to say hello to you. Jump in the chat. Be part of the chat discussion. We need to get to 100 likes. We only got 11 likes. We got 30 people in here watching. Let me bring up my stream elements and put that into the chat just to remind people, since Jesse's obviously sleeping. Joseph Camacho, welcome in, brand new. He's a really tough-nosed guy. Glad to see Steve Alford. Alford, God, I haven't heard that name forever. Modules, timers. Where's my basketball timer? We need to take off. Helps if I go to the right one. Come on, get this basketball game done before us. We want to watch. Dun, 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 dun. It's going to be a good game tonight. Now that I'm looking at the data and the stats on these two teams, I'm expecting a prize fight action. That's what I'm counting on. Let me see here. Make sure I don't have any of the hockey stuff on. Nope. No Venmo. Sub. We'll put up our Discord so people know about that. That way, that's all good. Boom. Yeah, congratulations on getting a new computer. That's awesome. Hope you got one you liked. 2 minutes left in the game preceding us. 2 minutes, so we're going to get started here. If you are new and you like what I'm doing today as you watch the show, hit that subscribe. We are working to get this channel to 1,000. This is our second channel. My primary channel, which is just called Pete McDivitt Show without the deuce. It's just Pete McDivitt Show. Has about 15,000 subscribers. We also do all football, college and pro, NFL, XFL, USFL over on the other channel. We do Major League Baseball and the World Baseball Classic on the other channel. So if you like those sports, you can hit us up over there as well. And we appreciate you being here. Well, that happens, Jesse. Mine's taken nosedives before. That's why I've got this smaller one over here working the back end of the broadcast, you know. We just got to work with it, right? We may not like it, but we got to work with it. So, again, if you're brand new, we're interactive. It's what we try to do, is to get out here and to have a good time and make you part of what we're doing here. We'll be putting up stats and comments throughout the night, top of the screen. to bring you into the broadcast. So feel free, jump in. If it's your first time chatting, all good. We all had a first for all this. Indiana's just beating the snot out of Illinois. 19-point lead in that game. Indiana, wow. Bobby Knight would be happy somewhere. He's probably really drunk on like whiskey. But he'd be really happy. Illinois seems to be like up and down every year. I never know what you're going to get out of Illinois. Robert says, go Buffs. Coach Prime is going to get it. Huh? Go Buffs. I like Coach Prime. I've met Coach Prime. So I have a little bit of support for Coach Prime because of that. Yeah, that happens when your hard drive goes, Jesse. Again, we are just waiting for the game before us to finish. They were saying a 10:45 start. We are there. They have not given me the broadcast yet. As soon as they do, I will go and change my screen around and give you our broadcast on how we do it. You were hoping to see Amari playing today. We'll see. I haven't seen any lineups or anything. I have not seen any lineups. Love that we got friends coming in from Brazil. That's fantastic. Illinois trying to make something of it the last minute. I guess cover the line. Shooting threes from Southern Illinois trying to make baskets right now. Please don't start a fouling fest. You're down 14 under a minute. Do not foul. Just end the doggone game. You lost. Oh, refs are calling fouls. Come on. Under a minute let them play. End the game. Go get food in Indiana somewhere or Illinois. You're in Chicago. Go get deep dish pizza. Go get some deep dish. Let the game end. 26 people here want to keep in on this game. I need to set this up real quick, so I'll do this while I'm waiting. Bring this up on my screen. Sorry, guys. I got to set up my third screen for the broadcast. No, I don't want to update yet. You update some other time. Let's watch that one. And I need to make sure I got live chat going all the way. So let me up. I love how they always put you on top chat. Always put you on top chat. Drives me nuts. Live chat. That way we got everybody's comments in there. All right, now we're golden. Now we're golden.
Outstanding. Reason why he's All-American. First team.
They need to give us this game. Let's go, guys.
All Big Ten. Just took what the defense given. Didn't force anything. This is impressive. Get to the bucket. That was sweet. Alley-oop.
They're still showing highlights on the game cast.
I'm telling you, he did everything except sell popcorn and posters.
So if I ask you
I guess they're not going to give us that till right before game time.
Oh, he's got to be the front runner. Well, no. Let me take that back. Zach Edey has got to be the front
Well, they're saying that game has started. They haven't even given it to us yet. That's ridiculous.
Okay, so February 4th and February 25th, Indiana Purdue could very easily decide the Big Ten Player of the Year.
Oh, there's no doubt about it.
Yep.
And the way Zach Edey has been playing and the way that Purdue is playing, it's going to be hard to dethrone him.
I'm hearing the faint echo of a "Let's Go Hoosiers" chant.
Where is my court screen?
Shot clock violation, 5.6 to go. Complete effort tonight for the Hoosiers.
Oh, to me, it's been their best effort in conference play. And to do it on the floor of the Illini, which has been playing outstanding basketball, this is a
Oh, I don't like that.
Indiana shoots a season-high 62%. The defense was airtight for most of the night, and Mike Woodson gets a 15-point victory in a place where he scored 48 points years ago. Stephen, great pleasure.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun, Jason.
All right, looks like that's what we're going to get tonight on the UCLA game. Looks like ESPN is not giving us the full thing that I wanted. All right, here we go. We got our game. UCLA down 3-2. Takes a three. Deep ball three. Buried. UCLA bringing it back out off the Arizona drop. Thank you for the starters, MR. Hey, John. Deep three off the mark. Rebound. Arizona State. State brings it across court slow, taking their time.
Would love to turn this into a track meet, get the crowd involved. Meanwhile, UCLA would love a more deliberate style. They want it down and dirty. They love this game to be in the
State around to the wing. Looking down to the baseline. Got it inside. Oh, great move, but he threw it away. Looking inside of the feed, and they threw it away. MR bringing up all the starters for us tonight. Great Pac-12 action. Number 5, UCLA bringing it cross court. Looking inside, almost stolen away. And it steps on the line. Going to stay UCLA ball.
Number 1 versus number 2 tonight. The Bruins undefeated in conference play. Arizona State.
I'm really disappointed that they're not doing.
6-1.
Let me try to go down here real quick. Here comes Arizona State the other way, off the mark. Rebound, UCLA. Let me just change one thing real quick.
This might be one of the biggest games played at Desert Financial Arena in years. They've earned this right. Whoa, Devin Cambridge blocked that one off the backboard like he was playing volleyball out there. Look out.
Meanwhile, on the other end, a foul.
All right, there we go. That'll give us full play-by-play.
This would have been an incredible highlight of defense and offense. First, the defense. Watch Cambridge right here. He timed that perfectly. Dembona did not see.
That'll have to work for us tonight. Hopefully they'll do better than this on ESPN as we get closer to the tournament. UCLA doesn't have a strong bench, Robert says. Not a strong bench. They're playing 5. Just got it stolen away. Here comes State. Pushing the ball quick down the line. Drop shot. Good for 2.
This is how they want to play. How about Austin Nunez coming right?
That was pretty.
Immediately making an impact. He's number 2 in white.
UCLA pushing the ball back up. Back to the top of the point. Down to the wing. Back to the point. UCLA spinning the ball, working the weave. Looking inside, nothing there. Back to the weave, top of the point. Point guard drives! Up off the mark. Rebound UCLA, back up strong. Blocked! Blocked! Swatted away outside the UCLA. Shot clock violation. Take it the other way. We got a timeout. Arizona State coming out playing hard. I can't believe we don't have the I'm really upset that we don't have the GameCast screen. They're not giving us that, which is kind of irritating to me. I really wanted that, so if we're not going to get that, I guess we'll go
Now Katie needs braces.
recent plays. We'll roll that out
Save hundreds. I don't know, Dad.
and stick with that. That'll give us updated recent plays all the way through. Does UCLA win this? Andrew, what's up, Andrew Gellick? Welcome in. That's a good question. I don't know enough about UCLA this year. That's why I'm watching this, to learn more about them before the tournament comes. Ranked number 5 in the nation, but I mean Arizona State's one loss off of them and number 2 in the Pac-12. So I kind of wanted to see what they're about. They are playing in Arizona State, so I mean they're 15-3, Andrew. They've done something. They're only 1 game behind them, so I'm not going to take any respect away from them yet. They came out with high intensity. So, me neither. I'm learning as we go, Andrew. I'm trying to do some learning before we get to the NCAA tournament. And I want to figure out why ESPN is not showing the GameCast on there like they usually do for this game. Let me jump over to my other screen here. NCAA men. Arizona, Washington. That's not what I want. I want UCLA. Nope. They are giving the GameCast on other games, but not this one. That's crazy. You're going to give the GameCast on the Gonzaga LMU game, but not on this one? Come on, man. That's disappointing, ESPN. You're ticking a lot of people off. step up to the game. If you're brand new, say hello in the chat. We would love to say hello to you and welcome you in. But if you had, what would you pick? I would have taken Arizona State at home plus the 5 and rolled the dice if it was me. Just because I don't know enough about them. I'd be making an uneducated guess. Just being honest. We'll see. Did you bet it, Andrew? Good luck to you. No matter which way you did.
87-84. Arizona State upending the number 3 team of the country, UCLA, and of course, they stormed the court after.
You know what? I could give you the on the court stuff more.
Since February 12th of last year.
We could go with that. I'm going to go with that.
Arizona leading the pack, but then it's the Bruins at 26-6 and Bobby Hurley's Sun Devils, Casey, at 22-5.
Isn't that remarkable? But you need to put it into context. February 12th.
Let me fix this just a hair.
22. Arizona State was 7-15.
There we go.
Already out of tournament contention.
That way you can see who's on the court and everything.
Tournament, but they lost in the first round to Stanford on a buzzer beater put back by James Keefe, and their season was done. But they rolled over that momentum into this year, brought in some transfers. The only starter that returned.
There you go.
DJ Horn.
That's better for you guys. All right, here we go. Arizona State with the ball. Top of the point, off to the wing. Drops back out, rolls to the point, driving to the lane, nothing there. Looking inside, back out to the wing, 3 ball, State. Air ball, but he's out of bounds on the rebound. Going to go the other way. Cool, I'm glad you love basketball, Andrew, and I'm glad you found us because I'm going to cover a ton of it through March Madness. So hit us up with a follow tonight, buddy, and stay around. We'd love for you to hang out with us. ASU has some good wins. Texas Southern lost. Yeah, that was a lower-end loss for them. Definitely one they weren't expecting. 5-all game here early in the first. About 5 minutes gone. UCLA trying to bring the ball up. Has it knocked away. They'll have to bring things back in. UCLA coach fired up. Looks like his playing days to me. Bills Mafia, what's up, buddy? Oregon Ducks fan for football, UCLA for basketball. Very cool. Very cool. Hurley. Bobby Hurley. I remember watching him play. His dad was a great coach, too. All right, here we go. UCLA 5-on-5. Full court pressure here. They get the ball across. Sun Devil Arena is filled tonight to capacity. Understandable with UCLA rival in-house. Dish off to the wing. Back to the point. Back over to the wing. Top of the three-point line again. Traveling. He definitely walked. Good God. Somebody tip that guy. It's a walkathon. Welcome in, fans. Oregon basketball doing pretty good this year. They even beat Arizona. Yeah, Oregon's playing well. I was going to do their game the other night, and I couldn't find it on TV. It was only on special broadcast. I had to cancel at the last second. I checked everywhere. I checked all my streaming services. I checked ESPN. It was nowhere. Ball at the top of the point. State with the ball. 3 ball! Off the mark. Rebound. UCLA Bruins pushing it out the other way. Ball inside, stolen away, tipped back to UCLA, and stepped out of bounds. Arizona State, a lot of sloppy basketball right now. Sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. In case you missed it, it's sloppy. Let's try to get up to 800 subscribers tonight. Let's see if we can get 14 new friends tonight. Get us up to 18, or get us up to 800. Wow, my phone is not charging. That's not good. Need to get it on the charger here. Baseline drive. Block called on UCLA. Nuba on the foul. He flopped a lot. That was a nice flop. They're going to call that.
extended. You can look at Jalen Clark.
Oregon's playing Stanford on Saturday. That'll be a good game. That'll be a good game.
Moved his feet. The contact was made before that arm extended.
Ball coming in for State. Having trouble getting it in. Almost stolen away. They got it. Ball at the top of the point. 3 ball. No good. Rebound UCLA. UCLA brings it up slow. We got a low-scoring game to start out. 5-all here. We're almost at the 14-minute mark. Short jumper just outside. Nice. 2 for UCLA. 7-5.
It's been so much fun to watch Tiger Campbell's growth.
Tiger Campbell. He can play.
Now started 115 games. Every single game he's played.
That guy just a machine right there, Campbell. Step back 3 for Arizona State. Flush it. Count it. Deep 3. DJ Horn buries it. UCLA with the ball. Tiger takes a jumper off the mark. Rebound. Arizona State coming the other way. And we got ourselves another whistle. Foul on the Devils.
Tiger Campbell is so difficult in pick and rolls.
Tiger Campbell can move and step back quick, and that's what he did on that too. Foul was on Jamie Jacques. Foul on Jacques. That's his first. 8-7 ball game right here. Out of the wing. Arizona State working their offense. Look inside. Oh, they had an alley-oop and they missed it. Ball stays here. Going to get a foul on Arizona State. Loose ball foul.
After that second chance opportunity here, we're going to see a lot of freshmen. There's one of them right now, Duke Brennan.
Brennan on the foul. Brennan on the foul. Freshman for ASU.
Freshman in the country. We'll see Dylan Andrews and Will McClendon and Amari Bailey.
You had a hockey game today. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, but congratulations on your score. Winning the game. UCLA trying to bring the ball up. Full court pressure here right now by Arizona State. Full court. Campbell bringing the ball up. Double pressure. They're trying to trap. UCLA breaks his press. They got a 2-on-1 to the rim. They're going to pull back. Spin it back out to the wing. Clark driving. Up and no good. We got an ASU foul. ASU foul. Going to put Clark to the line.
Tiger Campbell, we've talked about Jaime Hawkins. We haven't really talked about Jalen Clark and his offensive improvements coming off his highest scoring conference game at 18 points against Colorado. More known as a defensive player when he arrived on
first free throw is good. First free throw is good.
It's almost caught up to his defensive capabilities after 14 points a game this season.
He's been tremendous. Leads the conference 6th in the nation in steals per game.
And Jalen kind of had to wait his turn a little bit because he was playing behind Jules Bernard.
Well, we'll have to wait and see, Bills Mafia. Right now they're playing pretty well. Both free throws are good. 9-8 UCLA. No pressure from UCLA. They're already back in defense. They're running a full man collection at half court.
Both teams shooting about 30% early on. Approaching the midway point in the first half. Step back. Jeremiah Neal, his first time putting a shot up.
Both teams are trying to miss 6 of the last 7. Both teams are trying to feel themselves out. Aaron, these are 2 of the
All right, UCLA, top of the point. Jumper! No good. Good Lord. Banged off the glass. Coming the other way quick, ASU. 1-on-4. Slow it up. Run their offense. Top of the arc. Ball spins around, looking for a place to go over to the wing. Left wing, close to the benches. Powell trying to run it. Off to the side wing. Looking to drive the lanes. Oh, spin move. Off the glass, but he traveled getting there. And that's going to be the What? Under 12 timeout. Under 12 timeout. First half going along pretty well here. First half going along pretty well. Anybody new we haven't talked to yet, please jump in the chat. Say hello. This is our second channel that we have branched out. We've moved all basketball and hockey over here. 15,000 followers strong on our primary channel, where we are controlling football and baseball over there. Hockey, basketball, soccer over here. Glad you found our channel. If you're one of our veterans, thank you for coming back again. If you're brand new to the channel, we welcome you in. Glad you found the channel. Hopefully you find it entertaining and hit that subscribe and stay a little bit. Let me bring up my analytics over here so I can see what all is going on. 14 likes on the board. Can we get a couple more likes out there? Try to tell YouTube we're doing a half-decent job. Maybe they'll send some people over. That would be kind of nice. You always like it when YouTube gives you some type of a share out for people to find your channel. That would be good. And we enjoy everybody hanging out with us. Gives me somebody to chat with as opposed to talking to my dog or myself while we're sitting here. Man, I love it when the beverage is so cold you almost get brain freeze. That's good stuff. What is this an advertisement for? How come they always advertise food, buying a new home, and erectile dysfunction every time I do a basketball game? I don't get it. That seems to be the primary promotional topics for men's basketball. 33% from behind the arc right now. Well, better than not at all, I guess. Better than not at all. I've had worse nights, percentage-wise. Now I just watched a thing for a lingerie, buying lingerie. What's going on here? Saturday, Iowa plays Ohio State. Ohio State going to smack Iowa around like a little stepchild. Just smack them right in the back of the head. That's what I heard. That's what it says on my screen right now. Top two teams in the Pac-12 right here going at it.
Arizona State, 11:37 to play in the first half. Well, for Arizona State,
Byron Scott led the team when they were last 6-1. Wow. Byron Scott. That's a name from the past.
They finished 24-4, number 3 ranked team in the country. Your former coach.
Yeah, I played for Byron Scott in the NBA. And
wow.
The New Orleans Hornets. We weren't very good, but he was a good coach.
All right, here we go. Kicking it back in. Sorry, Jesse. I wasn't going to say it, but Jonathan Shaw made me do it. All right, here we go. Arizona State still doing a full-court trap, and they almost stole it away. UCLA had trouble breaking it this time, finally getting it across. 20 on the shot clock, running their offense. Top of the point, off to the wing. Back to the point. Far deep at the top. Rolling back off the right wing now. Backing his man back in. Jumper! No good. Rebound UCLA. Back up. Foul on the floor. Foul on the floor.
What's interesting tonight is both of these teams have elite rim protectors. That's Warren Washington right there. And if he is patrolling the paint anytime
Adam Bona on the offensive rebound, and he got fouled. The foul was on the floor. Foul was by Jamia Neal. That's his first at 11-13 here in the first half. UCLA bringing the ball in. Short jumper is good. 11-8 UCLA. David Singleton on the shot.
What's interesting about David Singleton, Aaron, in his previous 4 seasons,
Arizona State with the ball off to the wing. Back out to the top, back to the wing again, trying to find his man. Working the baseline. Throws it. Oh, we got a kick ball. Stays here. We got a kick ball.
Yeah,
UCLA almost got a bench warning there.
Catch and shoot is the best thing
David Singleton with that last one. Nice shot. That was a short jumper from 2, but he had nice form, Robert.
But the best thing that this young man does is get it locked and loaded. 44%.
All right, Arizona State trying to bring the ball in, having trouble. They finally do get it in. Now they got to work their offense. Limited time. Driving the lane. Oh! Went for the dunk and got it blocked. Bona on the foul. Big foul. He wasn't going to let him dunk on him. Wow. That's 2 big men going to the bucket. That is 2 big bodies. Gaffney going to the rim. He'll go to the line. Adam Bona, that's his first. Gaffney misses the first and the 2. Shoot a second. Free throws become important in games like this. Again, hit that subscribe tonight. It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing. No taxes, no penalties, no fees. We just want you to come back at another time. We're trying to build this community. He misses both free throws. You can't miss free throws like that. Cannot. Quick out top, spinning around. Trying to drive the lane, top of the point, off to the wing. Looking inside, nothing there. Back to the point at the elbow. Back out to the top. At the elbow again. Spin out. 3-point land. Not there. Backs it back out to the point. 5 on the shot clock. Got to drive. Shoot. Oh, they're going to... No! They do not get it. They do not get it. Shot clock violation. UCLA. Sun Devils. That's their second one that they forced already. Again, if you are new in that chat tonight, say hello. New in the stream, welcome in. All fans are welcome here. We are not for one team or the other. I'm cheering for the Orange basketball. That's what I'm cheering for tonight. Arizona State with the ball out of the wing. Trying to work down to the baseline. Double team action, foul on UCLA. Foul on UCLA.
One of the leaders of this team, Aaron. He's all over the place and making sure everybody is where they're supposed to be. And if you're complaining to the refs, he's going to be in your face and let you know that that's not how UCLA does it. You let Mick Cronin complain.
That foul was on Dylan Andrews. Dylan Andrews on the UCLA foul.
A little bit too aggressive, and why do I say that? Because Warren Washington really isn't a back-to-the-basket, low-post, one-on-one player. And he double-teamed him 18 feet from the basket. Foul.
Turnover, traveling. Love Robert Miller being here. He's bringing a lot of data and information to the chat. Appreciate you. Thank you for doing that. Campbell bringing the ball up. Slowly, methodically coming across the court. Gets it off to the elbow extended. Driving the lane. Bona! Inside. He traveled. These guys don't know how to use their feet tonight to pivot. Neither team being successful there. Too many traveling turnovers. Too many already.
You'll have one pivot foot, but you got to keep it on the ground. And if you drag it even a little bit right there, that's an easy call. The second time for him. He's got to learn.
Offensive foul. He's saying you're rude. Offensive foul, ASU. So we're talking to the ref about it right now. He did not like the content. UCLA ball. Both teams with 7 turnovers in the first half. 7 each.
The good news for Bobby Hurley is he applauds his team. And
wow.
Look, your teams are sloppy, right? But we're still in one position.
And now we got an offensive foul on UCLA.
As Devin Cambridge puts his body in front.
Cambridge takes a foul. We got another turnover. Back to Arizona State. Oh, my God. That was an awful flop. Bad call. He pushed him a hair, but come on. Welcome in, man. I mean, I know it's a foul, but come on. Jaquez was on the foul there. 3 ball, Arizona State misses. Off the mark. Rebound State. Gets it back again. Top of the point. Over to the wing. Looking for a play. Nothing there. Still working the wing. Drives the elbow. Short jumper off the mark. Inside spin move. Missed it. Oh, what a move. I don't know if he played soccer. Well, that's a good question. Arizona State. Short jumper. No good. Rebound. UCLA. That was a great effort there by State on that one. Couple of missed shots by Cambridge. Got a block by Jalen Clark. Washington then missed one for ASU. Now UCLA out of the wing. 3-ball. Air ball. Air ball. Arizona State coming the other way. The crowd's on him. Short jumper to lane. Alley-oop. Count it. 11-10. Alley-oop there. Up to Washington. The guy for Arizona State that took the flop, Robert. Cambridge. Looked like a soccer flop. UCLA down low. Can't get it. Point blank layup. Defended well. ASU coming the other way. UCLA is doing a great job of getting back on defense. Really impressed with how fast they get back on defense. Back out top of the point. Off to the wing. Inside. Looking for the big man Washington. We got a foul on UCLA. They're going to call it right here. We're going to get another timeout. Under 8 to play. We got a timeout, baby.
Jumper going earlier, and so the defense is going to gravitate towards him. That time he lobs it up for Warren Washington.
Warren Washington on that last tip. 11-10 game, 7:39 on the clock. Anybody new in here tonight have any questions for me? Throw them out in the chat.
Mortgage will cover 1% of your rate for the first year at no cost to you, saving you hundreds, even thousands.
I actually got that too cold, I think.
That's more road trips, more spots,
head freeze.
more of what you love.
Anybody have any questions while we're sitting here? Throw them out in the chat. They've been cracking down on flops. They have. In NBA too, a little bit. From what I've seen, they have. They just call the technical. Yeah, they're not playing around with it. I mean, there was a definite push on that, but the way he went down, you would have thought he got punched by Mike Tyson. That's why it looked kind of a wild flop. I could really go for some Wendy's fries right now. Wendy's fries sounds like it would be the thing to do. I'm watching Wendy's commercials. So glad you guys found my channel. 30 of you in here right now. We're working hard to grow this channel up over 800 subscribers so we can get to 1K. If you like how we're doing it, I will be covering so many of the games for March Madness. And I'm talking middle of the day, 11 o'clock in the morning. We usually do 3 to 4 streams a day during March Madness. So I hope that you will consider hitting that subscribe and stay a bit and helping us on our journey to get up over that 1,000 plateau. Once we get over there, we just let things roll. But got to get there. We got a lot of special stuff that we can do with emojis and all kind of crazy stuff once we get... Oh, Kit Kat birthday cake? Who the heck thought of that? Ugh. Sorry, I'm watching these commercials. Yeah, Wendy's. I'm in the mood for Wendy's, man. If my daughter was here, I would send her to Wendy's. We got a Wendy's that's open to 1 in the morning. And if I called her now and asked her to drive 22 minutes to go to Wendy's for me, she would do it. But I'm not going to do that to her. It's not right to her. Not right to her. So appreciate everybody being here. Again, if you have any questions for me, throw them out there in the chat. I am, for those of you who are new to me, I am a triple amputee. I lost my left hand and both of my legs in a medical tragedy. So please don't be caught off guard if you see me do that. It is, Jesse? I can't believe that. I'm not buying it. You're killing the flavor of Kit Kat. Don't kill my Kit Kat. MR says that's dinner tonight. I've had In-N-Out. I would put In-N-Out behind. I would put Mr. Beast first, Five Guys second, In-N-Out third, then Whataburger in my burger joints.
So you've been talking about the turnovers.
Jesse's going to make me try one of those. I like my natural Kit Kat. And you're going and putting birthday cake flavor in it.
This could be a situation where both these
Preston loves birthday cake stuff.
And Mick Cronin knew that as well. These are two of the best defensive teams in the Pac-12, but there's too much talent.
All right, here we go. Arizona State ball under their own goal. 7:39 on the clock, 11-10 ball game. Much lower than I thought it would be.
A lot more offensive talent than we've seen so far.
Back out top of the wing. Arizona State with the ball. Down to the wing. Into the corner. Back out to the elbow extended. Up to the top of the point. Spinning the ball. Looking inside. Nobody there. Wide open underneath the bucket. Count it. Is that Cambridge or Washington? Correction. That was who? Drake? Wow.
Tiger Campbell had been switched on Malachi, and he was trying to get Jalen Clark's attention, and by the time they switched, it was
Wow. Bayoke. Boki, I believe is the way the gentleman's name is spelled. Underneath, nobody on him. Stolen away, Arizona State. 3-on-3, coming to the rack. Short jumper, no good. Rebound, State. UCLA's got to do some blocking out. They're giving up too many rebounds. State with the ball, back out to the wing. Top of the point, 3-ball. Count it! Deep 3 for Arizona State. And they are up 15-11. I believe that was Horn, but I could be wrong. I'll confirm that in a minute. Oh, nice job. UCLA comes right back. Campbell buries it. That was Frankie Collins for Arizona State on the 3. Followed by Tiger. We got a 15-13 game. Ball out of the wing. Campbell driving, not there. Steps on a baseline. UCLA ball. Pizza Kit Kat? No way. Dave, what are you smoking? Apple pie Kit Kat? No. Stop screwing over my Kit Kats.
Passing it, if you're going to go under ball screens and dare him, at least at the start of the game, Frankie Collins is going to take a shot.
For the price, you can't beat it. In-N-Out. In-N-Out's got good pricing. I agree with that. Five Guys Burgers more than $11, I think. $3.75. It's a lot more for you guys out west. Your pricing out in the west is a lot higher than East Coast, but it is still ratio priced higher. Thank you, JC. Somebody's backing me up. Oh, Campbell in the lane. He gets fouled. Going to the line for UCLA. 5:46 on the clock. 13 subscribers to 800. 13 to 800. I'm counting on YouTube to get me a share out tonight. Let's get up to 800 subscribers. Mint Kit Kats weren't bad. I'll give you that, Dave. I'll give you the mint. I had the mint. They weren't too bad. Campbell makes his first. Tiger in the lane. Yes, Jesse, Hershey was one of my primary clients when I was with the military. I used to have Hershey bars in this house 24/7. All right, we got a 15-all game, everybody. 5.5 left. I had more Reese's Kit Kat York Mints than you could shake a dog at. It was crazy. 3-ball. State buries another one. Wow. 18-15. I believe that was Wentz on the 3. Tiger Campbell to the lane and gets slapped and blocked away. You think it tastes better than Five Guys? Cool. No, Robert, if you've seen our other broadcast, you would know that I do not believe he will be that. Nunez was the one who made that. I do not think he will be back. I mean, In-N-Out's good. Don't get me wrong. They're all money. I'll take them all any day of the week. Have you ever tried the Mr. Beast, Robert? Have you ever tried that one? Another 3-ball. UCLA doesn't go. Rebound. Bruins. They got it again. They're going to reset the offense. Out top. 3-ball. Count it. Buried it. Thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. All sharing out and all that stuff helps us hopefully get some new subscribers tonight. UCLA steals it away. Coming to the rack. Flush. Count it. 18-all. Now 20-18 UCLA. I don't know what the whistle was. We had a nice breakaway and a slam. What's the whistle?
You get a fantastic three-pointer, then you get a steal and a dunk. And Vic Cronin's going to have something to say. I think Dylan Andrews is going to have a seat on the bench despite a fantastic last two offensive possessions. Take another look at the freshman. And here, watch, they get tangled up, and then he's got something to say on his way down the floor, right in front of the official. He's right there.
Oh, Andrews got teed up for taunting. Teed up for taunting.
And look, Aaron, if this game comes down,
oh, yeah, they got brick and mortar out here in the East Coast, and their burgers and their onion rings are sick. Sick good. Technical foul made by Arizona State. Probably the best out of all of them, to be honest with you.
DJ Horn at the free throw line for Arizona State. One of the best free throw shooters in the conference.
Both technicals are good. What's up, David Walker? Coming in for the Bears. I see you, big fella. Welcome in. Yeah, if you ever get a chance to try them, Robert, you got to check them out, man. They are good.
He's also upset at his young up-and-comer.
Expensive. More than Five Guys. It was ridiculous. I don't remember what. It was like burger and fries and a drink was like $20. It's expensive as all get out, but it was good. All right, Arizona State with the ball out of the wing. Top of the point. Driving the lane. Nothing there. Over to the elbow extended. Three ball off the mark. Rebound. Oh, my God. Sun Devils rebound. Put it right back up and in. 22-20. Checkers and rallies are good for quick, fast food, but Mr. Beast and Five Guys and all them are better on a bigger faction, Dave. It's fast food on a whole nother level.
He averages 11 points a game. They don't run any plays for him. His favorite thing is just to go get the ball himself. Yo, Bobby Hurley, you don't need to run anything for me. Watch this.
Cambridge leaped over everybody, taking that ball and laying that last one in for ASU. If you're brand new and you haven't subscribed, help us out. We're trying to get to 800 tonight. Seeing if we can get there. 14:10 on the clock is wrong. How is that? How would my TV go back to that? There's 4:03 left in the game. The clock on the TV is wrong. What is up with the clock? The stadium clock all of a sudden has 14 minutes on it. That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the clock on my computer, and it says 4 minutes, and the clock on the TV has 14. They screwed that all up.
What is going on out here?
No, I get Robert. For us to do Mr. Beast, it's a timeout. For us to do Mr. Beast, it's a treat. We won't do that all the time. It's quality and it's good. They use an Angus burger, and it's really good. There's no doubt. I mean, the flavor and everything, and the onion rings. I mean, I'm an onion ring person when they're good and crispy, you know, and not soggy or burnt to a crisp. And every time we've got them there, onion rings have been top of the line. So I can't complain. Price is a little pricey. You get you get the quality for what you're paying for, but not something you can do all the time. Thank you to everybody that is subscribing tonight. We do appreciate it. We are 12 away now. 12 away from our goal. Again, this is our second channel. We've got a primary channel with over 15,000 followers. 15,000. We just started this channel a couple months ago, trying to get it up and running, up over 1,000 as quick as we can. Yeah, no, I get you, Robert. But for the normal family, $20 a person for a burger and fries. You get a family of 4. That's an $80 meal for burgers and fries. A lot of people, that's either it's out of their realm of financial compensation, being able to afford it, or it's out of their realm, like you're saying, the mental aspect of paying that much. It's kind of like here's what I equate it to, Robert. When I go down to Disney and I go to Casey's Corner and I get a hot dog and fries, I'm spending $20 for a hot dog that I know, hot dog and fries, that I know if I was back home, I could make it for $3, and I could probably buy it at any other location for a lot cheaper. And yet, I spend the money. So it is what it is. You know, fast food is meant for what it's meant for, which is to impulse you to purchase it at a time you don't want to. That's what it's all about. And it works. It works. It works. Official timeout here, under 4 minutes in the first. Glad you're joining us here tonight. We'll stay with you during halftime. We'll stay with you during the halftime festivities, whatever they may be. And give you a call in the second half and just hopefully earn your trust as a broadcasting channel. Again, March Madness, we will be covering it in full. I'll be doing, I love the first week of March Madness. I go crazy. I think last year I did like an 11 o'clock game, a 2 o'clock game, a 5 o'clock game, an 8 o'clock game, and an 11 o'clock game. I had a couple days where I did 5 streams in a row throughout the day. Now, I don't know if I'll do that this year. We'll see how the wear and tear goes on me. We'll see. Jessie went and bought a new computer, so she'll be good to go. That's why she had to get a new computer. She was worried about March Madness. Don't let her tell you anything else.
This guy to arrive and say, hey, that's not how we do things here. David Singleton is in his 5th year as a Bruin. He's never averaged more than 20 minutes a game up until this season. He never averaged more than 5 points per game. And Aaron, in a world, college basketball today, where most guys transfer, right? David Singleton could have transferred anywhere in the country, maybe at a lower level, and got more playing time and had been a star. He's like, nope, I'm going to come back here and finish what I started. He's been rewarded for his hard work.
All right, here we go. Under 4, UCLA with the ball. Campbell drives the lane. And he's going to get fouled on the ground. They're going to call the elbow there. Campbell to inbounds for UCLA. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Gets it in. Singleton with the ball out of the wing. Back out to Bona. At the top is Andrews again. Spins the ball all the way around. Tiger Campbell. Short jumper. God, he buried it. What an incredible shot. Two's tied at it right now. Arizona State with the ball. They did everything they could on defense. Still couldn't stop that guy. Arizona State with the ball. Top of the point. Over to the wing. Back to the point. Step back 3. Not there. Elbow extended. Looking for 3. Nothing there. Step back 2. Partially blocked. UCLA coming the other way. 3-on-1. To the rack. They can't do it. Jump ball. Jump ball. Defended perfectly by ASU. How do you not score on a 3-on-1? Wow.
He is just a little bit off tonight so far.
A little bit off, I'd say so.
He can bounce back, but he's got 4 turnovers. He just has not been sharp in almost every facet of the game. But there is one thing that Nick Curran knows. He's going to play hard. He is a difference maker with his energy. But offensively, he's left a lot to be desired tonight so far.
And we got a whistle there.
Tough first half, getting tougher as he picks up his second right here.
Bona gets his second foul right there.
I don't the official's job's hard, but Adem Bona was just standing there, and DJ Horn just dribbled right into his chest. I'm not sure what he's supposed to do.
5 turnovers, a couple of fouls now.
Well, he was for a while, Robert, but he pulled back on it. He was doing that for a while. I think his team got tired, to be honest with you. UCLA gives up the foul there at the line. That was Bona on the foul, by the way. Sun Devils at the line, hit the first one. 23-22. Horn with the second one, count it. 24-22. 2:44 on the clock.
In the 2 games against the Bruins, he was just 6 for 25 from the field. Off to a much better start today. He's 2 for 4.
UCLA with the ball, elbow extended out to the wing. Transfer back all the way around. Spun the ball all the way through. Back to the point. Over to the wing. Singleton, nothing to do with it. Way out top. Resetting. Tiger Campbell looking for the foul. Nothing there. Got to throw up an air ball. Oh, my God. He banked it off the glass. Singleton threw up a prayer, and it went from 3 with the shot clock running out. He's laughing about it, running down the court. 25-24 on the prayer answered for UCLA. Out of the wing, driving down the baseline, forcing his way in. Nwuba with the foul for UCLA. I can't believe Singleton made that off the glass. He did not call the bank. He laughed about it going down the court. Again, if you're new tonight, coming in, hit that subscribe. Why? We want you to come back. It's just that simple. It helps also to tell YouTube we're doing a good job. Washington at the wing. Misses that one off the top of the front of the rim. Warren Washington, the big fellow for the Sun Devils. Sun Devils missing a lot of free throws. That's going to hurt them at the end of this game. Going to hurt them. 1:55 on the clock. Takes a shot. Count it. 25. Tie with 2 minutes to go. Let's do it. First half. Sun Devil fans come up making some noise. UCLA working the offense. Campbell at the point. Looks inside. Nothing there. Out to the wing. Nothing there. Campbell still directing traffic. Now he's got his man one-on-one. Clark down low. Tapper won't go. Rebound. Arizona State. A lot of sloppy play. A lot of sloppy play here tonight. Arizona State, 2 ball. Count it. 11 points for the youngster. Campbell jumper at the point. Gets fouled. What are you fouling a jumper shot shooter for? What's up, Mr. Fulton? Welcome in.
DJ Horn is tied for the team lead in points per game with Des Cambridge. They both average 12.1 points a game, and DJ Horn is shifty. Hard to stay in front.
Really? 50% for the year? He must not shoot a lot from the threes. Why would you foul Campbell when he's throwing up a prayer shot? First free throw is no good. First free throw, no good. So stressful, yeah. It is. Second one is good. 27-26 State. Under a minute in the first. Ball goes inside. They're going to call a foul on UCLA. Washington will go to the line. How's there motion at my front door?
Mac Etienne just checked in for the first time for UCLA. He picks up the foul.
And both coaches going deep into their benches already in this first half, Aaron. Mac Etienne doesn't play a ton. We've already seen Kenneth Nwuba out here, but with the struggles of Dembona, both on the floor and with the fouls, you've got to go to another fresh body.
My daughter coming home. She was working late. 28-26. Washington at the line. He's got one more to go. Warren Washington, the big, tall center for the Devils. Takes his shot. Count it. 29-26. Does he shoot a decent amount of threes? That's pretty good to be 50%. AM, welcome in. UCLA going to pull away in the second half, he says. We'll see. Tiger Campbell fouled on the court. He's going to go to the line again because I think they're over the bonus. They are. Bonus. Bonus plus.
As good as Arizona State has been defensively, and they have been fantastic, just as advertised.
Why did they go to that
this crowd here is certainly
video thing?
Intensity. That's a bad foul.
They're not at halftime yet.
He's got to know better. That's Tiger Campbell is just isolating him, and he gets the cheapie.
Campbell hits the free throw. Hits the second. 29-28. 35 seconds in counting. Arizona State with the ball. First half about to finish up. Arizona State out of the wing, running their offense. Pick and roll. Step back three. Buries it. DJ Horn having himself a night. 32-28. UCLA looks to hold for the last shot. Foul on Arizona State on the floor. That was dumb. Good Lord, that was dumb. I want to see that foul again.
Over the screen, okay, and then you have to deal with this step back. And that's a difficult shot. But with DJ, you count
the crowd letting the referees know what they think about it.
And then here again. Ooh, that's tough. It looked like Tiger Campbell kind of got his feet tangled. I'm actually with Bobby Hurley on this one. That one looked worse than it was. Watch. He doesn't step on anyone's foot there. He just kind of lost his footing.
Hurley's calling a timeout. I believe it was Hurley. I've had glasses on all night. And feeling it a little bit as it gets later in the night here. East Coast is always tough to call these games, but two great teams here this year, and I wanted to take a look at them. If you're having a good time tonight, hit that subscribe and help me out. Help me get up to 800 subscribers tonight. That would be kind of cool.
How is this a 4-point game? They've been able to grind it out. They've made a couple of timely threes, a banked one included by David Singleton, but they've shot free throws well. 7 for 8 from the foul line, and Tiger Campbell at the line for more.
Calling for a whistle.
Right there, just reminding us guys, don't trap them and don't foul him. Don't foul in the last 3 seconds here.
All right, here we go. Hurley is still talking to the refs. Campbell hits that one. One more shot, 32-29. He hits both, 32-30. 3 seconds, Arizona State takes a prayer shot from half court, and they hit it! Oh my God! He was beyond half court, and he hit it for 3. Wow! And the place erupts. The place erupts with a momentous 3 from beyond the half-court stripe.
In one of the biggest games that Des Cambridge will ever play in the regular season in his career. He trains one.
Cambridge buried it.
Half court. Arizona State gets to go into the locker room feeling pretty good.
Wow. All right, halftime. We'll just sit here and hang with you guys.
That doesn't count if you hit 60-footers, okay?
Yeah, but that does seem like that's something that he's pretty used to doing.
60-footers is tough.
What a big splash down.
David Walker says, let's go Bruins.
First half, a 5-point Arizona State lead over number 5 UCLA. But we cannot wait for half number 2.
Yeah, I want the second half already. After that finish, I want the second half to start. We'll listen in at halftime as we're hanging out here together. Thank you again for coming in tonight. If anybody has any questions about our channel, about the game, about what we do here, please feel free to throw them into the chat. Blazdocs, I don't know. I mean, right now you'd have to say momentum's on ASU side, but UCLA is not number 5 in the country for nothing, so we'll see. That's a pretty cool channel name, Blazdocs. 44%. Yeah, I mean, you're going to go up and down, but that's still a good percentage. If you're shooting that many shots, you know. 84 shots, a decent amount. Not like he's shooting 5 threes or something. This is a great game. The dogs are outside barking at me saying, hey, get yourself up to 800 subscribers. You hear the dog barking at me telling me to get up there? My dogs don't take me playing around. They let you know about it. So, thank you for joining, though, tonight. It's been a lot of fun so far. This was a last-minute edition. I was sitting here looking at a couple things for games coming up, and I happened to click on the top 25 teams playing, and I saw it started at 10:30, and I was like, wow, okay, I missed that one. We had just finished our NFL show. We have an hourly show we do on the primary channel called Inside the Huddle, where we discuss all the news in the NFL for the week and do picks of the games for the week. We had just finished a really good show over there. I was going to call it a night and watch. I literally was watching. I don't know if anybody's seen it yet, but there's a show on Paramount. You got to have Paramount to be able to stream it. Called Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone. And I'm not a big Stallone fan, but this is a good show. I really like it. They did a good job with it. And I was watching that. And I was like, well, let's just go do this. I know I'm tired, but I'm going to work through it. So, Robert, our new friend of the channel, says this is a good game. UCLA usually makes good adjustments. ASU playing great. Hurley should press a lot to start the second half. Well, we'll see if he comes out starting it like he did in the first half. For some reason, he pulled him off halfway through. And I don't know if it's because they got tired or what. Watching advertisements for both colleges here right now. I was really hoping that we would get up to 800 subscribers tonight. I thought with this fan base, we would have a chance. You know, it's tough to meet people out here and get an algorithm going for a newer channel when there's, you know, like if I tried to do a stream on this channel and for the same exact thing that I was doing on my primary channel, I wouldn't get nowhere near the share out here that I would over there. And it's just because of size and algorithms and all that stuff that plays into it. And I won't cheat. I won't go buy views or buy watches or buy subscribers. I don't believe in that. I like to do it the organic, the correct way, so that you know you earned every person that's decided to hit that button. That's the key. Now I got to force myself when this game's over not to be wide awake all night. And go watch NCIS till 3 in the morning again. Of course, we're not going to get done this game till what? 12:30, quarter to 1 probably. By the time they get back out here and get back on the court. Trying to watch all the NFL news and notes as they come through too here.
The opposition to 57 points a game. Tables getting turned tonight as the Bruins really struggling with the Sun Devil D.
That's right, Rob. The thing I'm impressed with is this Arizona State defense is as good as advertised. We've heard about UCLA's coming into the game, but watch here, their activity.
Yeah, Arizona State's flying all over the place.
With the block, then they're digging on the post behind Jaquez.
This reminds me of a March Madness game. The energy being put forward on it.
Right, 4 of those were steals in the passing lanes, and then physicality at the rim.
Let's see what these guys are saying for a minute. Let me bring in the other mic.
Behind their defense, I know they're at home. Haven't seen UCLA. They've matched their level on the defensive end of the floor. The thing to be mindful of coming into the second half is they have to do it without fouling. I thought, they were super excited and intense and into the game. but put UCLA on the foul line a couple times.
No way.
unnecessarily, Right, in that first half.
7 ties, 9 lead changes. We're only 20 minutes through this one. Let's stay in the Grand Canyon State. Number 11, Arizona, humbled by Oregon over the weekend. Bounced back big time tonight, Coach, against USC. Tubelis 15-17.
And this big man combo, right, Tubelis, Ballo,
yeah, one of
maybe
five.
the best in the country.
One of 5 Wildcats.
Xavier might have an argument there with Fremantle and Nunji, but
Pretty good combo right there.
Yeah, pretty good.
Arizona, 12 triples in that one. How about the stunning loss by Gonzaga? We're going to show you how they're...
Gonzaga loses. Wow. Big loss by Gonzaga. That'll hurt. Yeah, I don't think this game goes over. Not the way the defenses are playing. Unless it goes overtime, then it could. If we get that close, overtime could push it.
Oh, that's so nice.
And a little tip, Geico could help you save on homeowners insurance.
Overtime could push it.
Cookies. Biscuits. Throw a little nutmeg in there? Oh, it's my mum's secret recipe. You can tell me. It's a secret. Is it cinnamon?
It's a
It's
secret.
my mum's secret recipe.
Call Geico and see how easy saving on
Man
homeowners
says
and
it's a
condo
secret.
insurance can be.
I'll come back for the plate.
Yeah, he's good. Jason Singleton, what's up? Welcome in, Jason Singleton. We are at halftime here, Jason. Just hanging out, waiting for it to start again, buddy.
This is a Floyd bed frame.
You got the house. Good luck to you. We never want anybody to lose any money, but it's tough, you know.
Timeless design.
There's always going to be a winner and always going to be a loser. That's the tough part.
Move. And it's sturdy. Adaptable to your needs. The Floyd bed frame.
Should be an interesting second half, though. I'll tell you that much.
And in the future.
That I do know.
See our entire family of furniture at floydhome.com.
Thank you. Appreciate you, Jason. If you like what we're doing before the end of the night, hit that subscribe and come back again in the future. I'm going to be calling a ton of March Madness games. A ton. Whoops, hold on. Sorry, that was my fault. A ton of March Madness games. Yeah, Gonzaga lost, Robert.
Great talent. But with Upwork, there's highly skilled talent from all over the globe, right at your fingertips.
Which is big, you know.
It's where businesses meet great remote talent, and remote talent meets great opportunity.
Looking forward to doing me some March Madness calling.
Next on Behind the Series.
That run with the champ was magical. I mean, the tender chicken, the peppercorn ranch.
Tell you what, Subway, I'll give Subway some credit, man. They're really stepping up with all their ridiculous subs they've got now. God, what do I get tomorrow? Do I get Subway? Do I get, what was the other thing we were talking about? I was thinking about getting Wendy's? Got to figure out something for tomorrow's Friday lunch that I want to do. I don't know which way to go. Michigan State did look good. I called their game the other night. I'm doing Michigan State. They're playing Indiana on Saturday, and I'm doing that game here. Before I do the football games, I'm doing that one. Darius, I'm going to be honest with you. First off, welcome in Darius Bowman. I don't want to sit here and BS you, Darius. I've been so focused on football. I've been calling so much football with the NFL going on. I haven't had as much time to put into the NCAA, which is why I'm trying to really call a lot of college games over the next 2.5 weeks so that I can fully get my grasp around and prepare for March Madness. I'd be lying to you if I threw out team names there, and I would never want to do that. It's just been so busy with I've been calling NFL games till I'm blue in the face. You know, Sunday, Monday, Thursday night games, Saturday games, plus we have a live NFL show we do every Thursday night at 7 o'clock on the other channel. I've just been overwhelmed.
Under 30 to go.
Let me see what happened in Gonzaga here.
He was phenomenal tonight at 27 points.
LMU with the 1-point lead, final seconds of the game. Drew Timme loses it. Time expires. LMU gets the upset. 68-67.
Shout out to Stan Johnson getting it done.
On the road,
That is huge for Loyola Marymount. Huge.
Streaks that ended tonight.
Who's the better offensive team? I'd probably give that nod to UCLA between what I've seen so far. But defense has been off the hook tonight. Arizona State has been amazing on defense tonight.
They took it to Minnesota. Zach Edey, 12 points, 4 blocks.
He's a large human being, Rob.
There's some large human beings in this college game nowadays.
K-Rye 19.
Sometimes you have to call it IPC.
Right? No kidding. Hey, get it to the big guy. Earlier tonight on FS1.
Yeah, that's tough to lose to Loyola Marymount. I think Gonzaga was home, too. I think that happened on their home floor.
19 assists on 26 made field goals. Michigan State.
I'm looking forward to Michigan State, Indiana on Saturday.
Sparty coach had 12 triples. Rutgers, 1 of 16.
That's going to be a good game.
Not going to win with those numbers. Also on FS1, Indiana, Illinois. This was the Trace Jackson Davis show. And
God, I can't wait for that Saturday.
Everybody wanted they could bounce back and do it again, what they did to Wisconsin the other night, and Trace led the charge. 35 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 blocks. It's about a 2-hour drive home. He might have drove the bus, too.
He does, yeah, he's had his days.
The last couple games as well. I'm being told this is the chin-up guy.
How do you get started doing this in the first place, Rob? Like, it's impressive, but it's got to start somewhere. I just wonder.
There's no red panda.
There's some guy balancing a ladder on his chin for halftime. That was our halftime show. Thank you, MR, for all the details and stats. We appreciate you. Halftime just about over, everybody. We're going to kick back in here in just a minute and get going. I'm thinking about doing a NASCAR stream over here. Thinking about also doing a NASCAR stream. I got to figure out how I would get my data and stats up on the screen. But I'm thinking that's something that could be fun to do, that could drive some people over to this channel. Want to get the watch time up. We're not that far. We're like 3/4 of the way on watch time and views right now. This looks good. What eatery is this? Oh, it's Rob Lowe advertising Atkins. Atkins never looks that good. My mother was on Atkins for a while, and the stuff that she was eating looked like something out of Denny's when it was going out of business. All right, waiting for them to start. Watching all the last-minute commercials, everybody. Let your friends or family members know, hey, they're over there talking some basketball. Come on over and hang out. We'd love to have them here. Let's go, let's go. Got to deal with one or two more commercials, I think. Be curious to see how these guys do in their Pac-12 tournament. That should be a good tournament, too. He has a good game plan, Robert says. I can only go on what I've seen. Findahandspecialist.com. I'm thinking about going to a hand specialist. The only thing that would suck is if they do surgery, I'll be out of commission for a couple weeks. That's the only thing that sucks. But I should at least go talk to him. I think I'm going to give in and finally do that. All right, come on, get these commercials done.
I seriously hate bank fees, especially overdraft fees. That's why I love Chime.
Another
I don't
commercial.
Get any monthly fees. With SpotMe, I can overdraft up to $200 fee-free. Join me today and sign up at chime.com.
How can your base layer help you stay active? Make it the only base layer with invisible.
Anybody have any questions for me while we're sitting here? Drop them into the chat. As long as they're appropriate, I'll be glad to answer any questions about our channel, what we do, anything you want to ask. We always like getting to know all the people that are watching as part of our community.
People call them many things. Yeah, magic pants. We call it supportive apparel.
Yeah, I was. I still am.
At Stoko.com.
I still am, but that's a whole other different thing.
Fast to keep up with demand. So they're going to OnDeck, the online lender that makes it easy to choose your loan, and if approved, get funds as soon as the same day. Your loan is on deck.
Robert, I'm in Maryland. Maryland. All right, at least we're back at the arena now. That's usually a sign we're getting close to. Restart. Let's go, let's go. All right, there's the band. They got to play. All the band members are happy. 46% from the field, Arizona State field goal percentage. 38 UCLA. 3-pointers, UCLA 3 of 7. Arizona State 6 of 12. Turnovers is key. Both teams. UCLA 10. Arizona State 9. UCLA out-rebounding Arizona State 16-13. Mikey Betts. That's a great channel name. Put 100 on the Suns and 6 ASU all money line. Good luck to you. Mikey, I hope you subscribe to my channel just because I like your channel name. That's fantastic. Mikey Betts. All right, here we go. Let's get it started second half. Hornets fan. What's up, Hornets fan 252? I can't tell you right now. I don't know. It's up in the air. Oh, Campbell comes right in and drives the lane and gets fouled. Makes it and is knocked to the floor hard. Hey, Neil. What's up, buddy? That's tough to say, Hornets fan, man. Wow, Campbell just flew to the hoop. How is Arizona State not awake on that? Again, if you're brand new to us, we will be doing a ton of March Madness games. Mikey Betts. I like that name. Mikey, do you bet on football too? Out of curiosity, Mikey? Shotgun. Boom. Here we go. Arizona State with the ball. Campbell, alley-oop. Can't get it. Rebound, UCLA. Out quick. Campbell with the ball. Out at the point. Drives the lane. Throws it. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay here. 22 on a shot clock. Neil is in house, everybody.
UCLA's favorite offensive set to get Jaime Jaquez going downhill.
UCLA with the ball out of the wing. Singleton. 3-ball. Hits it. There's Robert Miller's guy. Singleton hits a 3. Oh, nice. I know. I've been to Alexandria many times. Oh, Mikey, you got to follow my main channel, brother. I do a Thursday night show. We just did it. Hour and a half, picking all the games against the spread, over, unders. I broadcast all the NFL games live. Somebody dropped the link to my main channel. Oh, off the glass. UCLA tips it in. 38-35. Count it. Giants over Eagles. Interesting. Somebody dropped my link to the main channel. Mikey, you got to check out my main channel. We just started this, and this is my secondary channel. I do basketball, hockey, soccer, probably NASCAR over here. But on my main channel, I do football and baseball. Football is NFL, USFL, and XFL. Right there's the link. Click it over there and subscribe, dude. You'll love my other channel if you bet on football and maybe baseball too. Our Thursday night show, we just did it. We just picked all the winners. We do a Thursday night every week during the season. We pick the winners against the spreads on the main channel. And then in the off season, we do an hour and a half show every Thursday on the NFL news and notes, what's going on, cover the XFL, cover the USFL. Stay on it. We stay on it. David Walker's all about his Bruins. Well, they just put up a run. They were down 5. That's an 8-0 run to start this second half. 8-0 run to start the second half. How is that so far behind there? There we go. So we're just hanging out here tonight, watching on this channel, keeping busy. Again, this was a last-minute ad. Last-minute ad. I'm glad I did it, though. We've met some nice people tonight. And I've got to get a little feel for these two teams, which look like they're going to make make a little bit of noise in the tournaments. Really? Best 3 shooters in Division I. Wow. That's a huge compliment. Massive compliment right there. All right, let's get these commercials done. Now I got to look at Derek Jeter advertising a sub. I'm not getting Subway tomorrow. I'm rooting Subway out. I don't care what Derek Jeter tells me. I'm not going there. I'm narrowing it down to Wendy's. Wendy's is one. Burger King could be another. I have a taste for just a Whopper Jr. with cheese. No pickle, all the fixings fresh. Just a Whopper Jr., just simple. UCLA's gone streaky, and they just went 8-0 on a streak coming out of the locker room here.
14 in a row. They went to the Final Four. Then how about in 2008? They went 14 straight again. Also went to the Final Four.
Yeah, I'm leaning Wendy's, Jesse, because of the fries.
To the Sweet 16, and then, of course, this year, they take their 13-game winning streak into the house tonight in Tempe.
Welcome in, Brendan.
Active win streaks in the nation entering tonight's game. The Bruins right there amongst the most of the nation with Charleston and FAU winning 13 in a row for Mick Cronin's squad.
Aaron, I think that this turnaround was done on the defensive end. And it goes back to November 20th when UCLA lost its second consecutive game. They only lost 2 games this year.
All right, 8-0 run to start the second half. Arizona trying to get back in.
Then dropped 80 points on them the next night. Since then, no one has scored more than 66 points against this UCLA defense. Can the Sun Devils get it done?
Oh, almost stole it away. Arizona State, top of the point. Alley-oop, tipped away. UCLA on the run. To the rack. Missed. Rebound. Arizona State coming the other way. 4-on-2. Going to pull up the 3. Off the mark. Rebound. UCLA stays right here. They're going to call Singleton on a push-off. Singleton on a push-off.
I know it's a little thing. It's not even going to go in the stat sheet, but Devin
I didn't see that one coming.
constantly...
Why would you have a 4-on-1 and stop and pull a 3? Campbell's got the ball underneath the glass. Up and good. 38-37. 38-37. Campbell driving it. Dishes off. Top of the point. Off to the wing. Campbell. Over to Singleton. Back around to Campbell. Top of the point. Alley-oop! Bona can't get it blocked. Coming the other way, State. 1-on-1 to the rack. Count it. Arizona State takes the lead. He's screaming right now. 39-38. Almost stolen away again. Bona, top of the point. Campbell looking for a 3. Not there. Dishes inside. Back out to the wing. Back inside. Jaquez fouled on the head. Got smacked upside the grill.
On defense, deflections, steals, they're all there for him. And then block shots is the third part. And Warren Washington, third best in the Pac-12 in that category. And that allows this Arizona State Sun Devil offense to utilize the full 94 feet of the basketball court. Des Cambridge in the open floor, devastating as all of these.
He's going to be shooting too. I really like the Arizona State cheerleaders. I vote for them. Thumbs up for the cheerleaders.
Rockets have to regather a little bit after being fouled by Cambridge.
Hawkins obviously struggling. 1 for 5 from the field, and I was always taught as a scorer.
First shot, no good. You want a burger? Cool. Along with everybody else in here, I guess. What is that dancing magician thing? What is that guy? Good Lord. What was that in the background I was looking at? Top of the point. Arizona State with the ball. Almost stolen away. Going to stay here. Tipped away. UCLA. Hurley's out there yelling too. Both coaches are animated tonight.
Tough night for Jaquez.
Jaquez is struggling tonight.
One of the best scorers in the conference.
Arizona State with the ball, top of the arc, 2-on-1. Quick out, point three, no good. Off the mark, rebound Campbell. Coming out pushing. Ball off to the wing. Jaquez wants it inside, not there. Backing his man down. Fade away, shooter! No good. Rebound, ASU. Arizona State with the ball, top of the point, off to the wing. Down inside. Campbell, layup, no good. They're going to call Jaquez on the foul. I am hungry too. That's why I keep thinking about Wendy's. We are 8 subscribers away from our goal tonight. 8 away from our goal.
Did not exist in the first couple of minutes of the second half. Bobby Hurley took that early timeout, like less than 2 minutes into the second half, and challenged all of his bench guys and all the dudes who were in the game to amp up the effort. All of these students came to watch you guys put on a show.
The Whopper Jr. is good. Whoppers and Whopper Jr. are good if they're fresh. You can't get one that's been sitting around for a little bit. It loses its appeal. 40-38, Arizona State. Campbell at the line. 5 guys is good. We were talking about that earlier. 41-38. Here comes UCLA. Chasing 3. 16 plus on the clock. 5 guys is definitely good. Some locations at 5 guys are better than others. I've noticed that too. Quick out of the wing. Jaquez, spin move. Dumps it underneath the Boma. Blocked. Jaquez gets it back. Singleton for 3 off the mark. Rebound UCLA. Campbell gets it. What's up, John Williams? Stolen away. Singleton out of the wing. Stolen away. Dripped again. No! Wow, Tiger. Tiger is unreal tonight. 5 of 8 field goals. Top of the point. Arizona State with the lead. They deserve a top ranking after this one. Fadeaway jumper. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my God. Falling out of bounds practically. Unbelievable. Cambridge is having himself a night. And now steals it away from Campbell. Going to the rack. Spin move. Flush. Desmond Cambridge is just on fire. Now the crowd has come up. They're making some noise. Arizona State 10-2 run the last 3:30. Jaquez with it out top of the arc. Dribbles inside, dishes to the corner. Singleton, 3 ball, count it. 3 ball, count it. Mikey, do me a favor. Keep it clean for me, though. I don't want any references to the F word. I do this channel with my son. I don't like having to explain that to him. I know you're new, so you didn't know. If you could help me out, I'd appreciate it. Driving the lane, off to the wing. Oh, my! Cambridge is on fire. Just buried a 3. 48-42, Arizona State. Oh, my Lord. Campbell calling out the lineup, trying to move people around. We got a foul. Oh, they're counting the bucket. Wow. Was it Clark that drove in and got the bucket and the foul? UCLA needed something to get the momentum on their side. I'm trying to see who it was that drove down the lane.
That scored 20 points in both games last week. That was against the Oregon school.
Justin Goings, what's up? Tiger playing like an Joe Exotic tonight. What's up, Justin Goings? Welcome into you and John Williams, Brendan, and any others. Thank you for joining our channel tonight. This is my secondary channel. We have our primary channel where we do football, baseball, and Disney. That's my primary channel, over 15,000 subscribers over there. We just started this second channel recently. Moved all basketball content, NBA, NCAA, and Olympics, along with hockey, NHL, and Olympics over to here. So glad you found the channel. I am a triple amputee. If you see me go to my face, please don't be caught off guard. I lost my hand and both of my legs in a medical tragedy that recently almost took my life. Spent 40-some days in a coma and 400 days in a hospital. I was reliving some hospital days actually today. I was watching a TV show, and they had a guy in a coma there, and just some of the things that they were doing, working with him and everything, it brought back some memories. So that was kind of different. If anybody has any questions about the channel or how we do it, please feel free to ask. Everyone is welcome here. All fans are welcome on this channel. We treat people with respect. That's the way I do this channel. No, Justin, I absolutely love Disney and everything about it. I'm a huge Disney fan. I go to the parks multiple times a year, and while I was in a coma, it was Disney families and friends that helped to raise money to help me toward my medical bills, and I love everything about the parks. So I do Disney content on my primary channel. I put up videos constantly, almost every day, from the parks. I have executive producers from around the globe. I have an executive producer in Disney Paris, one in Florida, one in California that provide content to my channel so that we can put up stuff. I'll be in Disney in a couple weeks, and I'll be broadcasting live on the primary channel from the parks with some special surprises. We got big weekend in football on the primary channel. I'm doing all 4 games for the NFL over the weekend. Over here, we're going to do Indiana and Michigan State on Saturday. I'm going to do some hockey on Friday night, NHL hockey, Friday night, 7 o'clock, right here on this channel.
What a special time in their career this is. And you talked at the beginning of this game, Casey, about the importance of both of these two.
Are you not a Disney fan, Justin? I understand that there's people out there that aren't. We don't force it on people either. If you love it, we welcome you into it. If you don't, we respect how you're doing. Grind, thank you for subscribing.
Is going to come through super confident, and this is probably the biggest regular season game that Dez on the right has ever played in. But Devin on the left, he said before this game, Aaron, when someone asked him, how big is
I've never seen Stream Elements do anything like that before.
Which is fair because Devin played at Auburn last year. Auburn
That's interesting.
Their regular season finale against South Carolina.
All right, here we go. They're making some noise in Arizona tonight. UCLA at the line. And that was Clark, and he buries the free throw, completing the conventional three-pointer. 48-45, Arizona State. Cambridge with 15, Horn with 14, carrying the Devils. Ball, top of the point, working it to the wing. Elbow extended. Nothing there, looking for help. Got it back out top. Got to throw up a prayer. Shot clock running out. We got a violation. Shot clock violation. UCLA ball. 13:50 in the second remaining. Campbell bringing it out, crossing the court. Out on the wing, back to the top of the point. Still dribbling with the ball. Calling out his offense. Spins the ball to the right. Out of the wing. Free throw extended back to the top of the point. Campbell gets it back. Over to the corner. Down in the box. Back out to the wing. Singleton dribbles in. Throws up an amen prayer and gets fouled. He's going to get 2. Neal on the foul for Arizona State. Sun Devils trying to earn some national respect and recognition tonight. Taking on number 5 in the country. Remind you, they have a 15-3 record and 8-0 at home. Singleton hits the first.
He's just a sophomore, so he's
You've been there many times. Nice. Disney's my happy place. I go there, I forget about the months and months and months and months of pain, anguish, mental trauma, along with the physical trauma I've dealt with. Just go there and be happy. All right, ball at the top of the point. Arizona State with it. Working their offense. Weave and go. Weave and go. Inside. Kicked inside. Underneath. Flush! Count it. Cambridge. 50-47. Devin Cambridge tonight. 6 points, 3 rebounds. Short shot underneath. UCLA misses. Rebound coming out. Arizona State. Bobby Hurley slowing it down, telling him to run the offense. Ball kicked out of bounds off UCLA. Under 12. We're going to get that under 12 TO, baby.
Devin Cambridge, Des Cambridge. Just get it to one of them.
Get them to one of the Cambridges, both of them. Lighting it up tonight. Leading their teams. Very impressed with Arizona State tonight. Pac-12 tournament could be interesting this year.
I've decided, well, if you're on vacation.
Pac-12 tournament, very, very interesting potential. It's cool to be able to get some of these, you know, being on the East Coast, I don't get to see a lot of these great teams out there, you know, and you got great, incredible colleges, Oregon, Oregon State, you know, UCLA, USC, Cal, you know, Arizona State, Arizona, all these teams out there, you know, and I'm missing a bunch too, but, you know, you don't get to see them as much. And that's why I like doing stuff like this. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. I get up every day and I choose to be happy, you know. I've had a lot of people ask me over the time, you know, what was the coma like? You know, it's weird. I went to sleep one day in September and woke up and it was almost Thanksgiving. And I felt like it was the next day. I felt like I literally woke up the next day. And yet all that time was gone. I'll never get that back. I mean, I guess I still had it because I was alive. I just didn't know it, but I don't know. Kind of wild, you know. Kind of wild stuff. Waiting for this commercial to go through. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, no. That's got to be ESPN doing that. Hold on. That's ESPN. Stop it, ESPN. We don't need to hear your garbage. Solicitation, wanting something. They love to do that from time to time, even though I've got an ad blocker on there. Oh, they're doing a great job tonight. You can't take anything away from Arizona State tonight. The only thing you can do is give them respect. These are two good teams. I'm looking forward to watching the progress of these two teams as the NCAA tournament kicks in. Really am. We are 6 subscribers away from 800. Would love to hit 800 tonight. If you're having a good time, help us out. Doesn't cost you a penny to subscribe. Just means you like what we're doing, you want to come back. Tells YouTube to share more people over to here for us.
You got to be able to dance to every song they play. Some are slow, some are fast. It ain't a tango every night, as Vic says. So, Casey, you got to find a way to win.
UCLA still going all the way, AM says. I got you, AM. All right, Jesse, have a good night. Have a good night. Good luck with your new computer. Hope that works out. It's always fun when you got to rebuild those things. All right, here we go. Under the baseline. State with the ball. Having trouble getting it in. They just do. Bringing the ball out to the wing. 3-pointer extended. Nothing there. Taking it back up to the top. No, going to dish it inside. Thrown up. Air ball. Coming the other way. AM says UCLA wins by 6. We'll see. You might be right. I don't know. We will find out. Top of the point. Campbell with the ball. Running the offense. Two-man up top. Foul line extended. Campbell back with it up top. Three off the mark. Rebound. Arizona State. Pushing it out the other way. Three ball. Buried it. Sweet mother of mayhem. Arizona State on fire. Austin Nunez hits that one. 53-47. Campbell takes a jumper and hits it. He is deadly from that free throw line. Campbell just doesn't miss from there. Tiger, 20 points tonight. 6 of 10 from the floor. Arizona State taking their time, bringing the ball up. They're going to call the flop. They're calling it on Cambridge. Calling the flop. There it is. We were just talking about it. You cannot flop. No flops allowed. Peanut, you got the stats going, dude. You're killing it. I need to know, what are the stats on how many onions will be on my burger tomorrow? Technical foul being shot by Singleton. And that's good. 53-50. 53-50. We're going to take Cambridge out for a few minutes.
That's a flop, for sure. That's a flop.
That's a flop. Ain't no drop. That's a flop. 1.5 on onions. All right. All right, Arizona State with the ball out of the wing. Free throw line extended. Back to the top of the point. Running their offense. Reverse. Back to the wing. Top of the arc. Not there. Looking for the three. Driving the lane. Up off the glass. Count it! What a layup! Strong for Arizona State. Wow. No, he's not having a good game. They've been acknowledging that throughout the game for sure. Whistles and a travel. Nunez has been on fire. He made that layup for Arizona State. And we got another turnover here. Nunez went up with the left. That was a nice move.
Pretending that he's going to go to the right, and then he gets that strong hand. One-hand finish before the shot blocker can get there. Well done by the freshman.
Young team for Arizona State, too. A lot of freshmen. Arizona State coming the other way. 5-point lead. Under 10 minutes in the game. Getting good, getting good. If you are new tonight, say hello in the chat. Tell me you're new. I'd love to welcome you in. All fans welcome here. Top of the point, driving to the glass. Dishes off, stolen away. UCLA taking it the other way. Pushing it, not there. Andrews, top of the arc. Buries it. Dylan Andrews for 2. 3-point game. Arizona State going back to working their offense. 3-point jumper off the mark. Not sure that's the shot they wanted right there. Stolen away, Arizona. Now the ball's bouncing. Hot potato, UCLA comes away. To the glass, count it. Wow. Ball was bouncing around like a hot potato. UCLA picked it up. Went all the way to the glass for 2. 55-54. ASU playing a little sloppy right now. UCLA putting up the run. ASU bringing back in their starters. Next stop. We got the backups in there right now, and you can tell it. Almost threw it away again. Driving to the lane. Nice shot. Nunez again. Nice shot. Yeah, you got to leave Nunez in there right now. He's playing well. 57-54. He's got 10 points. 4 of 5 from the floor. Singleton for 3. Bam! Count it, baby! He just hit another 3 ball. That was something. Woo! 57 all. Singleton, 19 points. 4 of 6 from three-point land. We got a foul on UCLA. Bona looks like he's going to get it. We got ourselves a ball game, everybody. Woohoo! I love it. I love it.
Hoo-ah!
Hoo-ah! We got ourselves a game. Got ourselves a game. If you're thinking of leaving, you just need to think,
oh, no.
No, I got to stay. I got to stay and keep up what's going on here. Want to get in here and get it rolling. This is a good one, man. Respect to both of these teams. I like the energy. Other than being a little sloppy. I mean, that would be my only take, I would say. You know, there was a lot of sloppy minutes on both sides that if they are cleaned up, these are two really, really, really sharp teams. Got to clean up the sloppiness, though. Cannot have sloppiness. Don't need to sound it like it's, like it's some type of circus out there. Oh, I said circus. Shouldn't have said that. I forgot when I say circus, things happen. So it gets a little crazy. Gets a little crazy. He hasn't done anything, Robert. He's been basically not even there for the game. Either Arizona State is taking him out or he's having a really bad game. So, he needs to get going, though, because he's not doing anything. Not doing much. We are 6 subscribers from our Golden Knights, 6 away. Trying to get up to 800. If you're having a good time tonight, hit us up with a subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. TH Life, what's up? Come on, UCLA last leg. What's up, TH Life? Welcome into my channel. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. You know both coaches are over there on the benches looking at those kids yelling.
Pay attention when I'm talking to you, boy.
They're all yelling right now. Hurley's heated up. They're all heated up right now, giving it to these two teams. This is a big game in conference. Because, you look at it in conference, how these two teams, it's a tight race to the end, and these two are fighting for it. So, important game. Did anyone else in the chat go to UCLA? Great question. I wish that's a cool school. Golfing with Xavier. Great channel name. What's up? Got UCLA for my last leg. You're probably good luck to you. Golfing with Xavier. Love the channel name. Again, if you're new tonight, hit me up. Doesn't cost anything to follow the channel, and we're trying to grow this little puppy up. All right, in the conference, UCLA 7-0, Arizona State 6-1. This is huge. I have to agree that Wooden was one of the greatest coaches ever. There's certain ones that are just elite above others. Like, you got to give that to Coach Krzyzewski. He's up there, on that level of respect. I would have loved to have met Wooden. God, I would have loved to have met that man. I've read his books and all that stuff. He's amazing. Pronounced Xavier with A-Z. I hope I did it right. With Xavier. It might be my Baltimore accent, but I'm trying to do it right. Welcome in. All right, here we go. Arizona State, top of the point. Working the ball. Out of the wing. Almost threw it away. Woo, they got lucky. Sloppy play again by Arizona State right now. Almost stolen away by UCLA. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay here.
Last touch was on UCLA.
Really nice job defensively. Jalen Clark.
All right, almost a shot clock violation. UCLA gets it back. Some good, solid defense being played by both these teams. Under seven to play. Thank you to those who just subbed to the channel. Off the mark. UCLA rebounds, coming back out. Tigers got it again. Go to reset it. Up underneath, Bona. He's fouled. Going to get two. Robert, I always like to say that there's just certain coaches that were at an elite level because I don't want to disrespect anybody else, and not respect those that deserve it. To me, there's an elite level of like 4 or 5, maybe 6 coaches that are just a whole nother world above everybody else. And Wooden definitely leads that class right there with them. No doubt. His accomplishments in college, when it was a totally different game back then too. Misses the first. I would have given anything he was one of the people I would have loved to have met in sports, no doubt. Just to have 2 minutes of his time. Bona misses the first, makes the second. 1-point game, 58-57. All you got to do is look up in the rafters in UCLA, and there's your proof. And look at all the kids he graduated college, too. That's another big thing of a great coach. How many kids do they graduate? 1-point lead for the Bruins. I know, 10 in 11 years. I mean, it's unimaginable. 3-pointer, buries it. Wow, that rattled home. Good Lord, who hit that one? That was an Arizona State 3-pointers we were talking. 60-58, Arizona State. Frankie Collins hit that last one. Frankie Collins, UCLA, driving the baseline, up off the glass. No good. He's going to go to the line. Clark goes to the line. I don't ever see that happening again in today's modern basketball world with the transfer portal and everything. I don't see that ever being able to be redone again. That wouldn't run, But it's 2 different games. It's 2 different eras of basketball. The game was different, Players played most of their 4 years at college, not just 2. It's just different. It's hard to put the 2 of them against each other. That's why I say there's a cluster of coaches that I put up there in the elite level. You can't touch this level. He hits both. Or he hits the second, Clark does, sorry. Oh, come on, ESPN. Not now. Can't stand ESPN. ESPN, their daggone commercials. Thank you for subscribing, Curly. Hold on, I gotta fix it. It's stupid ESPN. Goaltending, they're gonna count that. UCLA puts a bucket up. Sorry about that. ESPN likes to put advertisements out there, and I can't stop them. I've got an ad blocker on and everything. All right, let me give you an update. Thank you for subscribing, Curly. 61-60, UCLA. 5:12 on the clock. Arizona State driving the glass. Stolen away, UCLA. On the rush, Tiger Campbell. Into the Tucker to Singleton. Wow. Trying to defend it, they couldn't. 63-60. 63-60. Wow. We get a cheap foul on UCLA. Cheap foul on UCLA. Great dish by Campbell to find Singleton. Come on, ESPN. I'm trying to figure out where it is that this garbage is coming from. Rebound UCLA. Coming the other way. I apologize to this, guys. They're just determined to play their ads. Absolutely determined. That's why I hate using their website. Currently, right now, ball out of bounds. 4:04 on the clock, 63-60. UCLA with the ball. 30 seconds, brand new shot clock. You got to give Coach K his props because of what he did in the Olympics and all that too. I mean, he's just done a lot. He's one of them. There's a couple coaches that are up there. Oh, quick jumper. Campbell hits another. 65-60. Campbell 7 of 11 from the floor tonight. Arizona State with the ball. Pressure getting to him a little bit now. Dish inside. Alley-oop, count it! Arizona State flushes it. I believe it was Washington on the dunk. 65-62. 3:22 on the clock. UCLA got the ball out of the wing. Top of the point. Singleton looking for it, trying to get away from his man and can't. Top of the arc. Clark with the ball. Alley-oop, not there. Rebound. Arizona State coming out, pushing it. Cambridge over to the wing. Horn throws up an air ball. UCLA gets it back. They rushed that. They rushed that bad. 4 subscribers to our goal tonight. Campbell with the ball, working the screen. Off to the corner to Singleton. Back up top of the arc. Clark up top. Gives it back to Campbell. Look at a give and go. Not there. Jaquez hits a 3. Finally puts his number on the board. Wow. It's taken all night for him to get on the board, but he is on. That was a big shot right there. 6-point game right now.
The high percentage looks. Jaime Jaquez Jr. with the answer.
Jaquez finally hits it. 6-point game here with just minutes remaining. TH Life says, let's go Bruins. AM's been bringing a lot of good stuff to the chat all night. Thank you for being here. TH, AM, Robert Miller, everyone that's come in tonight watching us, we appreciate you. It's been a good night. I'm really glad I did this game. This was a last-minute throw together. I wasn't going to do it. I wonder how much light I have if I take off this big lamp. You know what? I'm going to go with low lamp here for the last little bit. That's not enough. Let me get the small lamp up. That big lamp was driving me nuts. Too much light. Let me get the low lamp here and put that up. I got too many lamps in the studio. There we go. Let's go with that. Too many lamps in the studio. Hey, AM, that's what it should be about. Look, I'm a creator that understands that if it's not for you guys in the chat, this channel doesn't mean a daggone thing. I'm just some guy sitting here talking to my TV looking stupid. If, you know, any creator that doesn't realize that the most important value, the most important asset, the most important thing on a channel is the people that watch. So, man, you gotta bring them in and make them part of your show. Show them, hey, you matter. Glad you're here. That's what it's about. Hey, Big Danny 04, you're welcome, buddy. Nice to meet you. And thank you, AM, for the comments. You know, we're working hard. I want to get this channel up over 1,000 because when we do the stuff that I do in the other channel, we're going to bring it over here. We have special emojis available for every sports game. If this was my other channel, I would have the Bruins emoji and the Arizona State Sun Devil that all the people, the channel, members of the channel can put up there. You know, we do other group calls and other things like that. A lot of fun things that we do. Different polls and aspects and stuff we tie in. But we can't do it till we get to over 1,000 subscribers to get the monetization. So we're going to work hard to get that. And we're doing good. We've only been doing this a couple months. I've only been doing this a little over 2 months on this channel. So I ain't worried. We're doing okay. Definitely subscribing to you as well as the other channel. You love Disney. Big Danny, you'll love my channel, man. 350 plus 4K HD Disney videos. I broadcast Big Danny on Friday nights at 10 o'clock on the other channel. I do a live Disney news and merchandise show every week. So check it out, dude. You'll love that. If you like Disney, you'll love the other channel. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's finish this puppy out.
Bobby's like, we got him right where we want him, guys.
10 o'clock, Disney news and merch tomorrow night. Robert Miller says, I'm glad I found you. Robert, I'm glad you did too, man. You've made my channel better tonight by comment and everything. Sweet. You make my channel better by being in the streams, buddy. 2:26 on the clock. Timeouts, Arizona 2, UCLA 2. Here we go. Arizona State with the ball. Out of the wing, top of the arc. Spins the ball around, out of the corner. Working the right-hand side of the court. Back to the top of the arc. Gets it to Cambridge. Fadeaway jumper. No good. Rebound. Tipped out of bounds. Going to stay here. Ref says stay in here. Boda not happy. He's arguing. But that will not go anywhere.
He's coming in. It's incredible. And it's on the scouting report for UCLA. Hey, you got to get a body on Devin Cambridge. He's coming.
Shotgun formation on the throw. Boom! Gets it out. Stolen away! Are they going to call the foul on UCLA? Jaquez, they're calling the foul on him for UCLA? Ooh, I don't know about that. Wow, okay, 2:04 on the clock. UCLA's still got fouls to give. They've only got 5. Arizona State at 6. Top of the point right now. State with the ball. Looking to get it inside. Nothing there. Traveling! UCLA gets the ball back in a 6-point game. Cambridge just took steps. UCLA bringing the ball up. They're going to take their time and waste clock right now. I don't blame them. I would too. Singleton with it. Pressure on him. Gets it inside to Bona. Timeout called UCLA. Oh, my God. Coach is out there yelling at Singleton up in his grill like he smacked his mama. Good Lord. He is not happy. Wow.
Well, if you had told me that Jaime Hawkins Jr., the leading scorer for them, only has 7 points with a minute and a half to go, I'd say they're in trouble until you show me these highlights right here. Tiger Campbell has done.
Tiger Campbell's been out ridiculous tonight. He has willed this team back into this.
All he wanted to do was pass. He was almost scared to take a 3, and he has evolved into not just a good scorer, but a fantastic, and I mean this, a fantastic jump shooter. You mentioned it last year, Aaron, 41% from 3 last season. This year, he's creeping up to...
Oh, no! I can't figure out where they're doing that. There it is.
He's 6th all-time in career assists.
All right, here we go.
The great Darren Carlson by just 24 assists.
Jaquez hits a 2. I'm doing hockey tomorrow night. Gotta be a way to mute that. All right, UCLA's got the ball. Gotta be a way to mute. I gotta find a way to mute all these. Jaquez gets it back. My next stream is tomorrow. I got to find a way. It doesn't do that when it's got the...
I mean, obviously the home streak's over, so, I mean, it was going to end sometime, and you know, it ended in a tough, hard-fought battle. Our guys battled back and had a shot to keep it going, and...
I don't want to... UCLA's going to win this game, everybody. Apologize for that last-minute BS. ESPN is determined to advertise. They're overriding my ad blocker right now. UCLA is going to win this game on the road. 13 seconds left, 72-62. Tomorrow night, I'm doing hockey. Let me see what I'm doing. I'll tell you in a second. The game I'm doing tomorrow night, hockey, is Pittsburgh Penguins and the Ottawa Senators at 7 o'clock tomorrow. Then I'll be back with Indiana basketball. Friday night, Friday afternoon. Friday night, 7 o'clock, Penguins and Senators. Saturday, noon Eastern time, Michigan State, Indiana are my next games on this channel. We will do all 4 NFL games on the other channel. Nice to meet David Walker, AM, Robert Miller, SFU, welcome in. Congratulations on your win, FMU. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, friends of the channel. Please consider hitting that subscribe on the way out. We'd really appreciate it. Penguins easy, minus the 1.5, AM says. Play it, because AM told you to play it. Thank you, everybody, for joining tonight. Please hit that subscribe. If you have any last-minute questions on the way out, drop them in the chat. I'll quickly answer before we leave. If anybody has any last-minute questions. UCLA covers 74-62 by 12 tonight. 136. They landed right about the line for the total. Jonathan Urbina, welcome in. What a show. Good job subscribing now. Thank you, Jonathan. Appreciate you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. We'll give it a minute here before we roll out and say goodbye to everybody here tonight. Let's see if anybody else has questions or comments. Robert says, I love hockey. I do hockey a little bit differently. It's a lot of fun. We have a good time with that. Covering all the sports here on the channel. See if there's anybody else wants to comment real quickly before we say goodnight. Again, appreciate all of you hitting that subscribe. We are 2 subscribers away from the 800 mark. 2 right now away from 800. I'd love to go to bed with 800 tonight over here on this one. If you're having a good time, help us out. It is free. Good win for UCLA. They played sloppy. I think both of them played sloppy. Honestly. I think both of them really played sloppy. Why is TMZ showing Kevin Nash right now? Daniel Rucker, thank you. Good job, he says. Thank you very much. Did something happen with Kevin Nash? Why is TMZ showing Kevin Nash so much? Hold on, I want to hear what this is.
This was a couple days ago. Here's Kevin Nash.
Today is week 12. I lost my boy.
Is it 12? That's 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's 12 weeks.
I know Kevin. I know Kevin Nash personally.
Time flies.
Thank you, Daniel Rucker.
Don't play like that. You have guns, so you can't say those things.
You do what I want to do, as long as I leave a note.
So, Mojo, obviously that was Kevin Nash talking about the passing of his 26-year-old son, Tristan, which, as you heard him say, was
Nash has made disturbing comments.
And, he talked about
I hope he doesn't do anything. All right, guys, I appreciate you being here tonight. We've had a great time. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody. Again, nice to meet everybody. Thank you for the subscribers. Appreciate everybody being here. And we will catch you next time on the channel, which for here will be tomorrow night, 7 o'clock. The Penguins on the board here as we get ready to do our thing. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody. 3, 2, 1. Take it out of here.